My name is Tracy and Pantry. I am currently a Master of Education student with a concentration in English at Radford University. In a few months, I will embark on an exciting and challenging journey of shaping students' lives and initiating their metamorphosis into great future leaders. I believe that all students can learn and have the potential to be successful. In order to realize their dreams, I will try my best to promote growth by employing creativity, using diverse teaching strategies, exposing students to multicultural literature, stressing the importance of education, as well as giving my students the freedom to think and discover knowledge. Moreover, I also appreciate that each individual is unique. Therefore, any ideas, opinions, criticisms, and suggestions from them will be taken into consideration. These aspects are essential towards planning and developing more comprehensive lessons that will benefit everyone in the long run. I strive to move beyond divulging facts and knowledge or even the training of certain skills. Instead, my goal is to create a student-centered classroom that facilitates interaction and collaboration, opening and broadening curious minds by exposing them to new concepts and ideas. I am aware that all students do not learn in the same way. I do not teach to only one kind of learner. I teach to students of all abilities, cultures, and learning preferences. This is activities for visual, spatial, intrapersonal, interpersonal, and musical learners. The variety of activities and group work I incorporate into my teaching create a very positive, productive, and proficient student-centered learning community. From my experience, students learn better when they are actively engaged. Student collaboration is a main focus of teaching pedagogy. I will use a variety of group activities, pairs, students' independent work, and whole class discussion in order to layer my students' learning experiences. I also emphasize peer workshops and the use of student essays as reading material in an attempt to sharpen the students' critical reading skills. Alternating lectures, student-driven class discussions, and guided work in small group produce a learning situation in which students can comfortably share and discuss their ideas and literary interpretations. Students also learn from one another through this layered approach. They engage in purposeful talk and writing. Also, they will feel both self-directed and part of a learning community. I'm a believer in the Auguste and Piaget. Learning is a metacognitive process. I encourage students to be engaged in open-ended responses and critical thinking. Not only will students acquire, analyze, and evaluate information, but they will use their background knowledge and experience to confront new ideas and different points of views. This will increase students' ability to discuss and defend their own positions, both in discussions and in writing. These combined approaches allow students to connect new concepts with previous learning, as well as connecting literature to their own life as well. I hope I will never fall of teaching students who are marginalized by our school system. Race, language, and socioeconomic status should never determine how much my students can learn. These factors may determine how I teach, but never what I teach. Each student and class is unique, and I will tailor the curriculum to their needs. Therefore, I will take into consideration their previous knowledge, different level of English language proficiency, and cultural diversity before any attempt to create a lesson. As a teacher, I am interested in both the process and end product of students' learning. Evaluation is not just a series of numbers in a grade book. Learning is a process. Hence, students are writing in literature and poetry, I can monitor their learning process. I can see how they grow and mature as learners. I prepare my English lessons with a simple objective content assessment formula, which allows me to set goals for my students, to help them discover English content knowledge and to assess their performance, both formally and informally. Finally, I will create a comfortable learning environment based on respect instead of fear. In order to achieve this, I must build strong rapport with my students so that all of us can learn in a conducive and fun environment.